Hola, Internet amigos. Apple people, I need your help from your shitty, pathetic multi-trillion dollar company. I've been using Samsung. I never touch Apple. However, I wanted to go mobile, so I got an Apple M4 Pro tablet. 1,600 US dollars in Mexico. I thought I'm going mobile. I got this M4 Power. I got DaVinci Resolve on it. It's not the full working version. I got Final Cut Pro, which is actually pretty good, pretty easy. It's not perfect, but it's just this thing in my hand. And of course, Apple being the creator, the creator's creator, that's where you go for all your amazing computer chips and your creator applications. So of course, the really good Samsung screen recorder. I mean, Apple is going to have an even better screen recorder inbuilt into their tablet Pro. Of course, right? I mean, because on my Samsung tablet S9 Ultra, which I can, by the way, with the pen, which is way better than the Apple one. I can, of course, do things like, and DeX. DeX makes it truly multitasking. I'm using a Bluetooth keyboard and a Bluetooth mouse. And I can do stuff like, let me show you what I can do. I can do stuff like, go here and say I want to show a video from YouTube, which is I'm about to do a video. I can split that screen and I can pop the camera to the side. I can do that with any app. In fact, I can do it with 4 windows. You can't do that with crappy Apple. I can also get this and write on the screen. Okay? Can't do it with Apple. Can't make things and circle things and all that stuff. Nope, doesn't exist on Apple. When I realized how ridiculously rudimentary Apple was, I thought, it's a third-party app, and I'm going to have to pay through the nose on the Apple Store for a third-party app. But it's going to be worth it because I'm going to have my tablet. I'm going to put it in a little holder like I've got my beloved Samsung S9 Ultra, which is just a beast of a machine, but it just can't match the power of the M4 chips. The M4 chips have literally 2 to 2.5 times the power in graphics. It's just a monster. Apple spent billions creating that chip. It's a custom chip. It's made for creators with that incredible little $1,600 tablet. All right. I'm fully mobile. F all this equipment. F the studio. I've got sound suppression built into the apps. I'm going Apple. I'm not going to tell my friends because I hate Apple. I think they're overpriced shit until the M4 turned up. And that M4, M1, M2, M3, M4, the M4 is for this tiny thin tablet. I mean, the power that thing puts out, I just sit there in stunned amazement how fast it is. But okay, Apple, you win. I want to go ultra mobile. Let's rock. So I can't use it and Apple users tell me they do it deliberately because the power's so great on that tablet. People will use it like a laptop and they don't want you to use it like a laptop. They want you to go and buy the laptop as well or the desktop. So you can't even do this. Samsung absolutely kills Apple. Apple iOS is a freaking joke. It's terrible. I just went through it and you always put up with it a little bit because, it's different. And Apple deliberately make things as different as possible so it's not easy to cross over, so it can keep the members in their cult, their stupid effing cult, their multi-trillion-dollar bullshit company. And they've done a fantastic psychological warfare job. But I just thought, it's just because it's so different. I'll just get used to it. It's horrible. Samsung is so intuitive. It's so damned intuitive. And it's so easy to do. Oh, I forgot. I have to, I'm still writing. Oh dear. Where are you? No. Oh, by the way, I've got all these other little things I can do, which you can't do. But anyway, let me get the camera back up. I forgot. I've got to keep pressing the camera window. The first chink in the armor, Samsung. Please make it so I don't have to keep clicking on the camera to make it stay. So, Apple is... I don't care what you say. You've never used Samsung. It's so Android-based intuitive. It's so intuitive. It is so easy. Apple is a freaking nightmare. You mean to say a multi-trillion-dollar company with all these fantastic geniuses would make that iOS, that Apple operating system for the tablet, and then say that's a perfectly fine operating system when I can do so much on the Samsung? I have so much customization. And there's so many channels dedicating to pulling the absolute piss out of Apple. And the cult users, look, I can change the colors. Yeah, I've been able to do that for 10 years on Samsung Android. Are you kidding me? It's like you're being gaslit by these cult morons. So anyway, I succumb and go, I'm getting hacked out of me, but I need processing power. I use LumaFusion on Samsung, but it doesn't have it doesn't have the sound suppression, the voice isolation. It doesn't have this. There are other things you can do, but I wanted it on DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut Pro, which is very powerful in itself. And so I get this $1,600, spend almost all of my money on this freaking thing. And I just think, all right, it's a piece of shit. It's a horrible operating system, but it doesn't matter. I've got the M4 power, got the power of the incredible Apple power. And of course, it's a creator tablet. So naturally, I mean, it's going to have the best. It's just going to have the best screen recorder. I'm going to be able to do amazing things with the screen recorder. That's your screen recorder? You don't even have the multitasking where I can turn my Samsung S9 Ultra into a desktop by doing this with these Windows things I can do, flicking around. You can't even do this. I can write on the screen. I can get rid of that. And I can put my little face up here. Hi. You can't even do it with Apple. You're going, really, Brendan? But that's the creator's, it's the creator's operating system. It's the creator machine. It must do. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't even have a third-party app. I went for hours searching for third-party apps. There's nothing. I thought, are you freaking kidding me? So, if you're a moronic, retarded, cult-like Apple member, tell me where the hell the top-end screen recorder is that can match the Samsung. Geniuses at Samsung. Apple can't match the incredible Samsung S9 Ultra operating system and their built-in screen recorder, which is damn incredible. You can do so much with it. You can't even match that. You're not even close. But you got the hardware. All right, bitches, you got the hardware. You spent billions getting, I think you spent like $12, $14 billion total getting the best of the best. ARM designers, Jim Keller and the rest to design your chips. All right, you win. You win on that. They're incredible. But your usability is shit. If I plug in from Windows laptop and I format it to exFAT so I can use it on Android devices, okay? I can plug it into my Apple and download or do whatever. But if I plug that into my Samsung phone or my Samsung tablet, Apple refuses to read the thumb drive. Are you kidding me? Apple users, are you even vaguely aware of how powerful Samsung operating system is and how much it just pisses and shits on Apple? I was in genuine shock. I'd always watch the funny videos about subscribe today, about the ridiculous cult of Apple and their shitty operating system. They just piss on it and laugh at it. And the Apple people go, look at our new design. And it's like, dude, we've had that for 10 years. But my God, you don't even have a proper screen recorder. I'm still refusing to believe it. So, you Apple cult morons, you got the hardware. All right, you own the hardware. The hardware is incredible. Now tell me where the hell on Apple iPad M4 Pro is a screen recorder, third-party Apple or not, and tell me why Apple can't make it, that will do what Samsung can do right now. Let alone DeX. You don't even know what DeX is, do you? It turns your tablet into a work machine with multiple windows. You can multitask. You can do all sorts of things. You have no idea how bad your operating system is, do you? So, tell me where the hell, so I can use this $1,600 tablet, which so far watches Apple movies. That's what it does. And I stupidly laser engraved my name and address and everything on the back in case someone stole it, which is entirely possible. What do we got here? All right. So help me out here. Apple fans. Screen recorder. Apple. If by chance one of your moron employees finds this, you mean to say out of the tens of thousands of people that work at your company, no one said, hey, you know our brilliant iPad with that incredible M4 power? We don't even have a decent screen recorder. I just saw the S9 Ultra and the screen recorder on that, and it's freaking incredible. We're Apple. We're the creators for the creator, the creator's creator. I mean, surely we're going to get a decent screen recorder. There's nothing. Trust me. It'll mean nothing to you unless you're using this stuff. And then you sit there in stunned disbelief. A multi-billion-dollar, it's worth what, $2 trillion now? And you can't even get a decent screen recorder. You can't even come close to Samsung and their Android system. You're not even in the ballpark. But you got the hardware. Maybe you need to combine it with a decent operating system. Why don't you just copy Samsung's operating system and all their features and make a version of DeX so we can use our tablets like thingies, and then we can be ultra mobile and run around and do stuff and not worry, go from Airbnb to Airbnb without worrying about being hacked on your stupid Windows-based laptop. Come on, Apple, lift your game, for God's sake.